aloha, greetings, peace, peace. How you doing?
Welcome back to our channel.
Indeed, indeed.
Super excited to be filming a new video today. We kind of had a topic that we wanted to share.
Twin flames and interracial dating.
Mm-hmm.
Interracial dating, to me, I don't really look at it as interracial, but I know the world has a whole idea of interracial. And yo, what's going on?
I'm trying to film the video. Oh shit.
Your face is red.
I don't know why.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm hot.
Here in Hawaii, though, it's a whole nother level. So
yeah, it's like impossible to go there without getting stared at by a herd of people, like every time.
yeah, you know, people, they might have not been anywhere else if they were born here, so they probably haven't seen a lot of melanated people. They might have preconceived notions about you, but whether I'm with my consort or alone, it's kind of, you know, weird. You get a lot of stares. A lot of it could be racism from so-called some Caucasians. Most of the Caucasians I've met, bruh, most of them actually cool. But
yeah,
I'm cool with white people, not white supremacy. It's a difference. Genetics does play a role, but overall, everybody comes from melanin or carbon. So, you know, that's a whole nother subject. But
and it really comes down to how much of it is activated and how much of it you're actually in charge of, rather than it controlling you. Because it is chaos energy. Everybody was just taught that it's just a pigment in the skin and that's it. But if you really, once you get into the spiritual side of things, you realize how powerful the sun is and what it really is, and how the solar system is alive. Because
But just to cut to the chase for the sake of the video, when I walk out in public, especially here and a few other places, it's like everybody just looking at me like they never seen it.
This used to be really annoying at first, but then
yeah,
you kind of get used to it, and at a certain point, it's almost like funny.
You're like,
so, and they can't stop staring.
Is she with her? Is she with him? Bro, it's called melanin. It's within.
I mean, as expected, I knew my family was gonna have certain things in their, you know, minds about just how other people might see us, kind of, or just how the world might perceive us. So for them, they want you to date so-called whiter, I guess, because they think that the privilege is something that's supposed to protect you, or that's a good thing, or and that's not something that, you know, that's not something that aligned with me on a spiritual level. Because I feel like at a certain point you realize, like, genetically what is dominant and what is recessive, and that's just the truth. Because yeah, everybody came from the void, which is the black, which is the yin energy, which is the 13, which is Mother Cosmos. It's like a wire, so it can be programmed just like crystals. And also with the hair, is interesting. I feel like how our dynamic balances out. So straight versus coily is like masculine versus feminine on a sacred geometric level. So yeah, spiraling is naturally like the chaos, like feminine energy, and then the straight lines moving in right angles, that's like the masculine yang energy, which is. So where I was going with that, when we first met, we were both vegan, and that was, I feel like, very unpopular at the time. Like, not many people knew what it was. Most restaurants didn't have vegan things. At some point, like last year on the winter solstice, I started eating fish again, and it was smoked salmon that I really just felt the urge or the need, like a very primal thing, and it wasn't like, it went on for days. I feel like the ocean has such magical mana, and fish, and the Bible says like only creatures like fish that have fins and scales, which are like rainbow and iridescent, are considered clean. So Christ also consumed fish, and there's definitely a different kind of mana that comes with it, given the fact that everybody came from water, and the original people were water people who knew about the stars and how to navigate with them. But now we both are more like intuitive with just the energy that comes from the foods that you eat, rather than labeling. And because honey technically isn't vegan, right?
But it's still immortal.
So I feel like veganism is almost an agenda to get people to be infertile, malnourished, and a bunch of other things, soy and GMO shit like corn. So people
Mhm.
just like to fall for trends. That's like the generational trap, I guess, because Pluto and Sag. And I feel like a big part of this twin flame relationship is just healing ancestral wounds and certain things of the blueprint that we chose to come down into a body for. Because it takes a certain soul who is wise enough and capable enough to undo all the karmic debt that ancestors did do. And everybody of different so-called race has different path and astrological blueprint to follow through with. So everybody has like a soul's mission. I feel like that's what astrology is.
Being twin flames and being aware of the spiritual side of things, because everything physical has a spiritual or astral etheric base, whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It starts there first. So
I think twin flame is such a trendy term nowadays that everybody wants to believe that they have something more than a soulmate when they haven't even met their soulmate yet, or haven't had enough karmic partners to, I mean, I don't think everybody should have karmic partners, but you know, everybody's path is different, so.
yeah, like some teachings teach that, oh, you're gonna go through BS relationship, blah, 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 and then you're gonna meet soulmate, because a soulmate could be a brother, sister, mom, dad, cat, dog.
We also both do art, and we also both paint since we were like younger and since like elementary. And yeah, so I think we're starting our own Etsy shop soon, just to have paintings and available if you relate with the art and stuff.
Coming soon. We have one we're working on right now.
Yeah, we got 2, and
I don't know, sneak peek maybe?
I don't know. I think you should, yeah. Crystal Cave. That's kind of like the concept, but
Crystal Cave.
yeah, it's a lot more to
So just a little sneak peek for
it.
you
Yeah,
guys.
we both painted together, so it's like a twin flame infused art, energy art, I guess. I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
Etsy coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you guys
Thanks for
enjoy.
tuning in today. And yeah, we hope to see you next time. Subscribe for more videos and give this video a like to support our channel. We're just
Also
getting
comment.
started. And with that, peace and love and blessings, family. Aloha.